Okay. Let me check YouTube. Still make no damn sense. Okay, so I could see myself on YouTube. All right. Let me hold on 1 second. All right, can y'all hear me now? Okay. All right, because I was really just trying to get. I don't know what happened with that because for me on my end, I could see everybody. I didn't realize I couldn't see nobody. I thought I could see everybody, but I really couldn't see nobody. Grandpa, thank you, Jules. When? Hold on. So yeah, so I was at gymnastics practice with 7 today, and I was listening to a lot of shit that was you know, y'all know I be going through my mood swings, so it is what it is. But I was listening to a lot of music, and some music popped up to me, and it moved me because I remember in the time when the songs was being made, I won that hands dirty. It felt like every time I heard that song, it didn't matter what the fuck was going on. It brought us back to where we used to be. That song moves me. I feel like I be tricked. Every time I hear it, I want to be like, fuck all the other bullshit. We here. You want more french fries? Here. Come here. Come here. Get some more french fries. And then there is also a phase where they did that DX. Here you go, baby. There you go. Take him back. You're welcome. Take it back to your seat. Then there was also this phase where it was that DX, that C double and Yo Yo, where they kind of basically was like, yeah, fuck y'all, we played y'all. I'm not gonna lie, for some reason, both of them songs hit for me. Another song that hit for me is that GX, the Yo Yo with Bitch. Yes. You need help in the chair? Okay. There's that C double GX Bitch song. And I get the concept behind it, but it hit different. Baby, I just gave you. I just. You're okay. You want nachos? Okay, well, have a bite of the nachos, okay? Here, here. No, 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 no. Here, take a bite. Yeah, nummy. Mm-hmm. Yep. Okay. So, let me hit me. But that wasn't the point of what made me decide I wanted to go live. I feel like in the last couple of days or whatever, y'all know I had my birthday. Then we had New Year's. We had Crash Out Awards. But I kind of disappeared. I got sick twice. Then I was going through some things, you know what I'm saying? Like last time y'all saw me live, I was really fucked up. I was really messed up. It took me a minute to like regroup, try to get it back together, but it allowed me the time because I'm not gonna say it's a resolution. It allowed me a time of reflection of what I want And I attribute this, like, I think on my birthday, BA asked questions about like what I see the next year and all this other stuff. It all kind of ties in. I took time to reflect on these last few years and how I see myself moving forward because I'm all about self growth. I'm all about moving forward. I'm all about like how can we be led by those who are not going our way? You can't keep walking into the corner and unless you turn around, you can't expect things to be a different outcome. So I said to myself, I'm 37, right? I'm 37. I'm 37. So with that being said, I'm no longer willing to hold myself back. I know, I know that at times words that I say be heavy. They hit. I've been told that like it's like a sharp knife. It may be okay, but the way I say it can cut deep. I know my words are very powerful. But I also feel that just because I know I could trigger people, I don't feel like it's fair to me to keep myself back, hold back, keep my thoughts to myself. If I look back in the last year, I could see a lot of times where I stayed quiet because I didn't want to take shit too far. In that same year, I could also see that me holding myself back only harmed myself. I feel like I don't need to be quiet. I feel like I don't need to pull back what I'm thinking, but I also don't need to keep what I'm saying to myself because of the way I want to portray my growth. The purpose of life is all of us. We stepped up, we rise to the occasion, we step up, but we're gonna fall short. That's just us as human beings. We're all gonna fall short. And I've seen that in the last few weeks where like we're watching other people. You could step up, you could rise, you can be called to the challenge, but you fall short because you're stuck with your own comfortability. Point in being just, you know, on my aunt's anniversary, I was depressed like that. Everybody knows I cried into the stream before. I was pretty much gone all day. I did tune into the stream where Jules was live. He was laughing, and I told him yesterday, like, I was extremely happy watching him smile. I can't tell you guys in the last 3 years how many times Jules has watched me be miserable, and he's watched me be happy. And I know he's miserable, but he was happy and content knowing that I was in the place. A very hard day for myself was watching Jules be happy. And I was happy that he was happy. That's us being an adult and having the ability to put ourselves in another person's shoes and taking ourselves out of the situation. But what was disheartening to me when watching that situation was Jules was in a good space. It seemed like everybody was in a good space. One person took that moment and got in their own feelings, even though everybody was clearly saying it wasn't like, like, oh, I'm talking shit about you and I'm talking shit and you just gotta get over it. They were trying to tell him, like, we're not really mad. We're not in our feelings. We're not mad. We're not feeling this type of way. It's all fun. I didn't like what I saw the days after. Forgive me for only being able to see it a few days after the fact. But innovate. Nobody was attacking you. They were joking. And yes, they brought up things that happened 2 years ago, but it was the context. Nobody was bringing up things to say that they feel pissed off at you in attitude or to make you feel no type of way. They were laughing about it. It was funny. They let it go. The energy being a person who was there years ago, they didn't feel the way that they felt in the moment when it was being said. It was okay. There's a real difference between people going live and people talking about and addressing issues. And when they address it and they talk about it in that moment, they are talking about it to drag you down, to make you feel like you are still that person that you was 2 years ago. But the difference is, and I said it, I'm not gonna say, and it may not be popular. Y'all, some of y'all may not fuck with me because I'm not holding back. There's a difference between what you say and what you do and how you portray yourself 2 years ago. If you are still that person today, you did not grow. Somebody needs to tell you, okay? If you are doing, acting, saying, or portraying yourself to be a certain way, if you are the person you are back in 2020, 2021, now it is 2024. If you are that same person, shame on you because you didn't learn a motherfucking thing. Put your big kid draws on. Insert male or woman here. But you should, shame on you for being the same person in 2024 that you was in 2020 when you was doing that fuck shit. When the world was shut down, when everybody had cabin fever, when we didn't have nowhere to go, when we didn't have, we was just, we was entertaining ourselves. Yes, Seven.
No, do the sing the song.
Okay, go sing a song.
Mm,
No,
no.
if you are the same person, that is not to blame on nobody else. Nobody set you up.
Mm,
Nobody lines you up to be anything other than what you actually are. You do not see a fault in your character, so you don't feel like there's a need for you to change. I'd be damned if I'm the same bitch that I was in 2020, 2018, 2017, 2016, 2010, 20, oh, uh, 2007, and so on and so forth. I refuse to be the same bitch. That is the purpose of life. We grow, we learn, we move from it, and we grow old and we're more knowledgeable. Anybody who is holding on to that and is still acting the same and moving the same, they are holding themselves back. Nobody's holding you back. Nobody's holding you to the standards of what you was 3 years ago. You're holding yourself back. Learn from it, grow the fuck up, and keep it moving forward. Don't blame nobody else for your shortcomings except for yourself. 2024 needs to be the year of self accountability. People need to be holding themselves accountable to what growth actually is. We are all over 30 years old. I'm 37 years old. It's damn if I be sitting here being held to the same standards as I was when I was in my 20s. Immaturity, willful ignorance, all that shit is not acceptable no more. Grow the fuck up. I am making it a point to pull myself back because I understand that my personality holds on to shit. But I can withdraw and look back like 4 days late. I be late. I'm late. I'm really about to be on my drill shit, y'all. I'm late to a lot of shit because I'm refusing to be minute by minute up to date with these motherfuckers. But if I see shit, what I'm no longer willing to do, I'm no longer willing to see shit and act like I don't see shit. If I'm gonna see shit, I'm gonna say shit. Because I feel like a lot of my stress last year was me watching shit, seeing shit happen, and keeping holding my peace. And then my cup be full. I be stressed the fuck out. Life is kicking my ass. Life is kicking my ass as it is. I don't need no help from none of y'all niggas on YouTube. I love y'all niggas. Y'all niggas have been there when I was going through some real challenges in my life and shit. But I refuse to let y'all shit drag me down in my regular life when I gotta function when live stream ain't going. I'm calling it out. It is what it is. Like me, hate me, I don't give a fuck. We gonna move different. We moving different. Innovate. Tighten the fuck up. Because what I see, I love you to death, but you're the same nigga that you was when I first met you almost 3 years ago on this shit. Stop blaming other people for the shit that you do on your stream on the streams. You make a conscious decision to click the button. You click that link that's pinned up at the top, and you get up there and you say whatever the fuck you want to say. Don't blame nobody else for what happens once you click that link and you start saying what you gonna say. Especially if you willfully saying it on your own. That's what I saw. It is what it is. Want French fries?
No.
No? Okay. Salute to all y'all niggas. Because, like I said, what initially sparked it. Hands dirty. Probably one of the best songs ever. Shame the nigga was in his own way. But Hands Dirty was. That's a deep song. I listen to that shit to this day. It made me believe in everybody. But believing in motherfuckers' abilities and talents is not. I don't want you to have. You stuck your finger on my cheese, Devin. You stuck your finger in my cheese. Now I don't want it. That's gross. Here, here. Go ahead. Hold on, y'all. I don't got your cheese. Stop yelling at me. So if you want that other taco, it's yours. I promise you. I got 1 hour. Where's my keys? Y'all, this is the story of my life. Where's my keys? But I do, on another note, I do got something to tell y'all about shit that's happening with me. Where I've been, what the fuck I've been doing, why y'all doing y'all crashing out shit. What the fuck I've been doing. Hold on. Hold on. I just lost my keys again. Oh my gosh. I lost my keys again. Where are my car keys, y'all? Where in my life? Where the fuck is my car keys? Got my spare keys. Hold on. 2 minutes, y'all. All right, y'all. Um, my baby can't go up in a class at gymnastics because she won't say her name. She keeps telling everybody her name is Mia. So she been watching Little People. Her name ain't Mia. Y'all already know what her name is, but she won't go up in another class because she won't say her name. Anybody who's friends with me on IG already knows Seven is, she our little Gabby Douglas. Seven gonna make it. Seven is next up. Um, gotta go to work. California niggas, West Coast niggas, may know. Yeah, gotta go to work today. So, um, she keep telling herself her name is Mia. So they won't promote her because she won't say her name. I don't know what I'm gonna do to get her to say her name, but She won't do it. So they won't let my baby graduate. I don't know what to do. We're talking about stress. That's stress. My baby won't say her name, but she'll say her name at home. At home, she'll say it. Mommy seven seven, mommy seven. But she gets to the class, she's like Mia. That's not your name. I think that's her alter ego. Mia is little tykes, little people. It's like a the little midget people, little kids, kind of like a Sesame Street style show. But she's saying her name is Mia, and she won't tell people her real name, so they won't let my baby graduate because she's ready to go to the next class, but she won't say her name. So she won't say her name, and she won't do the circle dance. And I'm really stressed out because I'm not paying for you to go to these classes and you not progressing. I need her to get to that age where I could put her into the more structure so she could do more tumbling, more bars, more balance beam, all that stuff, but she won't say her name. Innovate. Innovate. I implore you to click the link because I'm not gonna lie, Innovate. I'm kind of disappointed in what you're doing and how you've been doing it. I'm disappointed. And I'm not trying to tell you what you gotta do. I'm not trying to tell you how you should move. I'm just gonna tell you because I wasn't active in the shit and I just watched it back. You can click the link or you cannot click the link. It's up to you. Okay, you can see look at my I'm not playing with people, okay? I'm not playing with nobody. But yeah, so she's calling herself Mia, and because of that, they will not promote her to the next class. And I'm getting frustrated. I don't know how to get her to say her. How do I get her to say her name in public? Because in public, she's not telling nobody. She's nobody other than Mia, and Mia is not her name. I got a whole 30 minutes before I got to get ready to go to work. Then I'll be at work until midnight. So, while I pre-set myself, I'm here with y'all and talking because once it's over, it's over. Um, Once it's over, it's over. And but like I said, what y'all can expect from me moving forward. Those of y'all who know me, know me, know me. Y'all who know me behind the scenes know a lot of shit. I don't be with a lot of shit. I be with a lot of shit, but I really don't be with a lot of shit. I got my opinions. I think, like I said again for myself, I'm being more vocal with my shit. I'm not gonna disrespect nobody's platform. I'm not gonna get there and start no shit, but I'm gonna come to my shit and say what I feel, and it is what it is because my cup, my day be so heavy. I don't need to hold on to none of this shit. I come to YouTube as a form of relief. I need to keep it as such, and if I feel like it's something that moves me, I need to address it. If not, I don't. Everything don't deserve a response. Be asked me on my birthday, I'm still staying on it. Everything don't deserve a response. But some things I ain't want to talk about. And if I feel like I want to talk about it, I'm gonna talk about it. Because a lot of times motherfuckers don't never know where I'm coming from because I just don't really don't talk. I just don't talk. So people don't never really know where I'm coming from. And I'd rather you know where I'm coming from than to not know where I'm coming from and then just assume and write me off with the masses. At least you could say, I said it to you. Because in 30 minutes, I'm going to have to charge up my phone. I'm going to need my battery to be full because I'm going to have to get through 8 hours at the casino. And who knows what the fuck going to happen. Um, my family had a good time on Monday. I mean, Sunday, I'm sorry, because today's Tuesday. Sunday, they went to my sister's house. They fried chicken. They did they made puzzles. They watched that whole Cat Williams series interview. Everybody had a good time, and I was thankful for that. I was thankful for that. I spent my time at work dealing with entitled, angry, pissed off customers. But it was okay because I was already in my feelings, so I needed other people's shit to go through. So I really didn't think about what I was going through. But you know, like I said, I'm gonna say it again. Innovate. If you're there in the chat, pull up. Because what I saw when I got home, it really didn't make sense to me. And then what I seen in the last, few days since that, I'm kind of confused. Um, on another note, y'all know I'm into these court cases, and the YSL trial has resumed. They took a 3-week break. One of the parties in the case got stabbed. He was hospitalized, so they court recessed for 3 weeks. They've been back. They got Tick. Tick was one of the people in the RICO. He copped the plea on the 29th. He was called as one of the first key witnesses. He played dumb for 3 days. For 3 days, that nigga played dumb. I was telling Jules when Jules was trying to make me feel better. He was telling me about this shit. I was like, I'm watching it. The nigga really playing dumb. He know what the fuck he doing. He playing stupid. But what happened was the first 2 days of him being on the stand, I believe the prosecution was getting frustrated with his testimony. So on the third day, when he came back on Monday, this nigga been he ratatouille. He was telling. Okay, they told that nigga if you don't start talking, we taking you back to jail. So he finally, he got his act right. He was dressing better. He, still he 30 years old with a 60-year-old hairstyle, all gray hair. He's stressed. Clearly he's stressed. He going through some shit in life, but he's telling everything. And I was really waiting for Brian Steele to come up and give him cross. So they cut Brian Steele's cross short yesterday. He was on the stand today. One of the lawyers are sick, so they really couldn't go live, and they didn't do testimony today. But Brian Steele kind of started his cross yesterday or whatever, and Brian Steele is doing his thing. There is he's doing a good job at saying like, yeah, maybe YSL is a gang, and being a part of a gang is not illegal. YSL is a gang, but YSL is also a record label. And the difference between YSL and the gang and YSL the record label is Young Thugger incorporated that shit and made that shit a record label. And since he got on, he has been pushing everybody to do better, move better, make better choices and stuff like that. It's on them, the individuals, or whether or not they wanna do shit. He was like, yo, he had job opportunities. He gave him an opportunity to make money. And Tick was like, yeah, but he wanted the fast money. So he did what he did. Um, but Tick, I swear, out of day three, out of nowhere, Tick just started telling on everybody. He's naming names. But he is also still admitting that he wanted more than what was offered to him. And Thugger was trying to, promote people like, get money the legit way as opposed to like, the illegal way. I tell people I think this is a good case for niggas to watch, and I say niggas because niggas do all types of shit, and it's just a matter of time. Like you can be on your own shit, but if you get too big, they gonna start looking at you, and there's always prosecution who want to get their name up. Prosecutions are county and state employees. They trying to get that promotion. And that's what's happening. These niggas is trying to get their name by any means necessary. What is like, what makes this case interesting to me, the area. I know Cleveland Ave. Niggas is going to South Jonesboro. South Jonesboro High was like right on my backyard where I was living and shit. Nigga, I went to Metropolitan. Like I know this area, these zones. I know this. They have these clubs partying, the nightclubs, the strip clubs that they have, all this stuff. I hear, I know it. It's interesting to me because I know where they talking about. You know what I'm saying? As opposed to another person who'll be watching stuff and they don't really know where it's going. Um, I know what it was like back then. I left Atlanta 2010, but I know what it was definitely like right before that. You know what I'm saying? I've been back, in the years since then, but I'm talking about actually living in 2010. I was back out here. But these areas that they talking about, these notoriety areas, the clubs that they was at, like the Pink Pony House Mom, clubbing at Magic Diamonds, at the compound. Wayne was at the compound. I remember that shit. Like it wasn't. Pay attention. I think a thing that I saw, I don't know who actually first said it, but they said like niggas don't know, like niggas be thinking they the smartest niggas in the book until you start opening your mouth and you realize how dumb a motherfucker is. People can only think you dumb until you prove that you're dumb. There's something in keeping quiet. Because once you start talking, your truth starts showing yourself. You may be smart, but you may not know how to articulate it. You may not be the most educated, but it shows once you have to start articulating yourself. Nothing wrong with being articulate. Nothing wrong with being knowledgeable. Nothing wrong about being street smart, book smart, knowing the law, or whatever the case may be. There's nothing wrong in none of that. But if you can't, if you're not like the unicorn, you're gonna start telling on yourself. These niggas think they not telling, but they telling in so many ways. You don't know how to actively listen, so you hear a piece and you missing key points. And you telling on yourself, subliminally telling on yourself. Niggas need to start doing better. Cause you may not think you telling, like you could play dumb, but if a person lets you talk long enough, you gonna show who you are. And that 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 DA let that nigga talk for 2.5 days. And when initially you thought the nigga was smart, after 2.5 days, nigga can't remember that the DA was asking you the same questions, wording it differently, but asking you the same questions and you were answering it differently every time. That's a smart dumb nigga. Because when the question was obvious, you ate. But after 2 days, you can't remember what the fuck you been asked and you folded. Were you in the car going to the compound on your birthday by yourself? Yes, I was by myself. Nobody was in the car with me. 2 days later, you was in the car. Who was with you? Uh, so and so, so and so, and so and so. Oh, so you wasn't by yourself. Telling Tony the Tiger. Tony telling. Tony telling on himself. Let me see. I tried to stay away from the drama. I made sure not to disrespect. Um. Anyway, I didn't say that I thought you were disrespecting me. I don't feel like you disrespected me at all because I wasn't there when you was on the panels and you were talking. But what I can say is sometimes I think when you're drinking and you in your element, you have the inability to realize, you have the inability to read the room. Niggas was talking about what was happening, but nobody was saying it in a sense of like they were offended, mad, and they feelings or took it any type of way, other than it was funny. It was a moment back in the day. Ha ha, look how far we came, laugh type shit. What I don't like is you go to your community tab and you saying niggas lined you up. Niggas was, you fell for the shit. You didn't fall for nothing. Niggas just talking about it. It happens. Everybody has these moments. And you think people is still mad when niggas really is not mad. And in the moment they were telling you they wasn't mad, it was funny. Laugh with them. That's what they were saying. It was funny. Laugh with us. But you was getting your feelings. Nobody is making you click the link. When you click the link, you are clicking the link on your own. Nobody is making you click the link. They were having fun. It seemed like you were having fun until you were not having fun. You need to stop doing that. And maybe I'm not even the person to tell you what you need to stop doing. I only lead by example. And the example I make for myself is if I don't want to do it, I'm not doing it. Can't nobody make me click the link and partake in nothing that I don't find funny. If I don't think it's funny, I'm not partaking in it. If I don't want to add my 2 cents, I'm not adding my 2 cents. But you can't click the link, add your 2 cents, talk your shit, and then the next day say, they lined me up. They set me up. You can't partake in, then turn around and be the victim. That's not how it goes. So I'm not offended by nothing. You didn't line me up on anything. You didn't make me feel no way. You didn't move no way. You didn't lie no way. You did what you wanted to do when you wanted to do it. You responded the way that you wanted to respond to. Stop blaming other people for the way that you're moving other than yourself. That's all I'm saying. Own it. It is so crazy that you partake in the moment and then you wake up the next day and want to put the blame on another motherfucker for how you partook in something. It's not like these niggas was talking about you and you never clicked the link to say nothing and they was attacking you. I could see it that way. But you can't click the link and partake in some shit and then say niggas lined you up. That's not the case. I don't know what you did or didn't say. I know I ain't been on nobody's panel in the last 2 days, so I'm seeing what I see, the bits and pieces that I see, and that's how I see it. And I'm also using your opportunity to let you know how I'm going to move forward. If I want to talk about something, you are going to hear it directly from me. Don't assume. You're going to hear it from me. Okay. With that being said, y'all, I got work. I got work tonight. So I need to get myself situated. Y'all have a wonderful and productive day. I'm going to see y'all in the chat. Hopefully, somebody's live when I go on my lunch break. It is what it is.